Hey everybody, T-Man again, bringing you guys another video. T-Man alongside Vicious Vinny.
Vinny.
Say hi, Vincent.
Hey, this is Vinny.
Alright, bringing you another video. This video will be doing my thoughts on Raw hitting its all-time low, meaning ratings rise. Raw hit a all-time low according to Dave Meltzer and the WrestleZone website. Says
Avengers Assembles.
yes, Avengers Assemble, son. Says that this week's final Raw rating was considered a disaster. Also, a ratings low since the Attitude Era, meaning that they have not gone this low since the Attitude Era. And this is really, really shocking due to the fact that this is coming off of the Survivor Series pay-per-view, the crown a new World Heavyweight Champion, and the Undertaker's 25th anniversary. It is very, very shocking that it hit this low to the WWE, and even to me, it's kind of shocking. But so what I want to do in this video is I want to dissect what this may mean. I want to ask you guys your opinions of why you think that it was this low. And guys, you cannot say because Monday Night Football, because this is the all-time lowest ratings since the Attitude Era.
Another video.
So you're talking since 1997. So there's been a lot of Monday Night Football games since 1997. So you really can't say that. So what are the other reasons? Here's my number one reason. And please forgive me if I'm distracted. I have my little 2-year-old just chiming in on the background, so it's a little awkward. But what I think is the main reason why it hit an all-time low. And if you guys are wondering what the rating was, it was a 2.16, which was down from last week's 2.28, which was still pretty bad. So, and I guess the last time it was this low, it says this is the first time since 1997 that Raw failed to average more than 3 million viewers. I think the main reason is I think they turned a lot of people's head with Sheamus. I think the Sheamus win just got a lot of... I mean, WWE has done a lot of bad things since 1997. Well, I mean, worse things than Sheamus. I mean, the Sheamus winning the title is not the worst thing the WWE has done, but it's pretty bad because it's pretty unbelievable. Him as a World Heavyweight Champion, I've done videos on this before. You could just go check the last couple videos I just did. You could go ahead and look on my channel, subscribe. You can see what I thought about Sheamus winning the World Heavyweight title. Also, I named 3 other wrestlers. I named 3 other wrestlers that would be better heel champions than Sheamus. You know, I said that. I said Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns turning heel would have been a great option. That would have been my number one option. I would have had Rusev. I would have had so many other guys, other heel superstars win rather than Sheamus. Sheamus to me is just the goofball guy. Is he solely the responsible for them hitting all-time low? No. I don't think he is. Sheamus should be held responsible solely on the fact that he is that Raw hit this low. I think this was just the icing on the cake for a lot of people. If you guys are not watching Raw anymore, please tell me what your reasons why. Is it because of the bad booking? I think the Sheamus thing was just the nail on the cake. I mean, just the nail on the board, the icing on the cake, the period at the end of the sentence. I think that's what it was for a lot of people. I mean, and I have to admit to you guys, I'm the expert of professional wrestling. I can tell you guys my opinion, but Raw and the product has been bad for so long now. Lately, the last couple months, I have not been watching Raw on a regular basis. I'll keep up with it. I'll watch This Week in WWE, get the main storylines. I'll skim through it. I'll read what's going on in each segment. But lately, I've not been watching it. I've been watching Gotham at 8 o'clock on Fox 11. There's my plug there. That's what I've been watching lately. Yeah, Gotham, son. On Monday nights, not Monday Night Raw. There's just no urgency. Like, you don't feel like you need to watch Raw. Like, there's no urgency. There's nothing that really compels you in. And I've said it for so many times. I know WWE's getting a lot of money for having Raw to be 3 hours. But Raw for 3 hours is too long. It's too long. It's not that entertaining right now to be 3 hours. And the whole reason why WWE is continuing to do it for 3 hours is because the money that they're getting from the USA Network. They're giving them some good money for the 3 hours a week. And WWE's not going to shoo away from that money. They need all the money they can right now. And yeah, they're going to stick with 3 hours. Even though it means a product that is not a star-studded roster. I mean, they have some great guys in the WWE, but they don't have enough material to do for 3 hours. And not to mention, SmackDown is moving the USA Network. SmackDown's going to need to up their programming a lot better, and so it's going to be very interesting to see what they do. I think they. I think the Sheamus thing is a disaster. I think right now, should they take the title off of Sheamus right away? No, because you don't want the title to really mean nothing, you know? Like, they already put the title on Sheamus. Yeah, it's not believable. I believe Vince McMahon is going to get something from this. I think it's going to make people want to see Roman Reigns win the title. Just because they don't want to see Sheamus have the title, I think people would much rather see Roman. So I think this was maybe their way of making more people want to get behind Roman Reigns winning the title. Because I think, they know Roman Reigns is not the number one babyface they want him to be. I think putting a heel champion who's not believable as a champion and having him keep winning, even though no one's behind him as a heel, he's not over as heel. I think he's eventually going to get over as a heel, Sheamus. Like I said, not my number one pick. I do think it's really, really, really stupid, but I do think Sheamus can get over a little bit when the fact that when Roman Reigns or whoever does beat him, that babyface will get a huge pop, and I believe that probably will be Roman Reigns. I don't know if he'll win at TLC, but it should be very, very interesting. Like I said, I would still like to see Roman Reigns turn heel. I would still like to see Roman Reigns have a heel reign as the authority. Sheamus being the main authority guy, it's just, again, not believable. Sheamus's character, to me, is not believable. I think it's just many things that's making the Raw rating hit this low. I'm very interested to see if it's going to be a continued downfall next week on Raw or what. And it's tough for WWE because TLC is their next pay-per-view. This is kind of the downfall of WWE every month in December, the TLC. The TLC is not a very successful pay-per-view. It's probably one of the worst pay-per-views of the year. And it should be very interesting because usually this is the downfall right before WrestleMania season because you have that in December and then you start getting up a little bit more towards WrestleMania, Fastlane, and then, Royal Rumble, Fastlane, WrestleMania. And TLC is usually the part where people could care less and all the fans come back for the Royal Rumble. So it should be very interesting to see what will happen, see how the ratings go. I do believe they're going to need something significant happen on the next couple of weeks to Raw if they want anybody to tune in for TLC and the WWE Network. I think that's why they're advertising all this new programming on the WWE Network coming. The new Austin podcast is with Sean, Rick, the Edge and Christian variety show that's going to be coming out, the road trip stories with the wrestlers that kind of just looked like another Total Divas. They're coming up with all this new programming. I think that might be a reason why, because people are not going to subscribe to the network to watch TLC, in my opinion. Tell me what you guys think. Please subscribe. If not, look at my other videos. I have been doing more non-wrestling videos lately too, and I'll see you for the next video. And please forgive for the background noise of my son. It distracts me, so these videos are not as good as you guys are used to me doing. Bear with me. I will get back in my groove. See you for the next video.